I might get it tomorrow.
What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'? Brand new whip is hopping. I ain't shopping, I'm stopping. When I'm copping, when I'm dropping. You feel me?
Where is he gonna go?
Who put the bob in the bob, 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 bob? Who put the ring in the bingity bing a bong? Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. It's a throwback. We're in the 1950s. Boogie Bob on your dial. It's Hot 97.5. We're just playing all the... I'm just being stupid. I'm just waiting for a few people to get in here. I'm doing stupid shit. What I'm doing. I'm just doing stupid. It's time. Let me get professional for a moment, may I? Oh, they bad shorties out here today, bro. Little outfits. I'm like, you look good in your schoolgirl outfit. She goes, I'm in school. I go, never mind. I apologize. Something was misconstrued along the way. Happy Halloween to you. Happy Halloween. Look. Bags of candy. I'm bringing the good stuff. I don't bring that little crappy candy anymore. You get the good stuff. That's how we do it on this side. Hi everybody. Boy, the year has flown by quickly. Why don't we start the show? Guys, last night I got home. I had to work all day. I had a stressful day. I got home. I had a package. I had a package in my mailbox. You guys want to see my gift? I'm unveiling my gift to you right now. I'm not gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I'm going to meet a lot of nice fellas. I'm wearing this shirt. I'm not gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I think my mailman hit on me on the way over here. This was a shirt from Rev and Robin. They've been trying to find me a nice fella. Since the ladies aren't working out, they've been trying to find me a nice fella for months. And I think my mailman, he gave me one of those when I wore it out my door. I'm not gay, but $20 will make you holler, you feel me? Thank you very much, Rev and Robin, and the kids. I appreciate that. I'm all over the place. All right, y'all ready? No, sir, I'm not gay. I'm just wearing this shirt. I'm gonna get a lot of unwanted attention. I don't care. Joe ain't here. I don't know where he's at. I think we're having a contract negotiation with Joe. When I sat down, there was really no kids in here. Now it's insane. And now, you know what? Halloween is the only day in New York where you could wear a mask and carry a machete and no one says it. I think me and Fernando need to link up. All right. So I'm going to get through the news. News and views you can use if you choose. If you choose not to use the news and views and news, you lose. I should call it a day right now. I should call it a day, right? I'm here with news and views. You can use if you choose. If you choose not to use the news and views, then soon you lose. I'm doing the burst and the desk today. I hadn't done that in a while. I'm also doing something I hadn't done in a very long time. I don't think RJ is going to believe it. I did it, RJ. I did it. I got your watch. I got some goodies in here to make up for the time that it took. The watch is great. I just needed some batteries. I put new batteries in it. It's 3 watches in one. So I put new batteries in it, and one of the batteries didn't work. So it was two watches working and one wasn't. I finally got it all sorted out. I got your crap in the mail. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to the post office. You should have this in the next 3 or 4 years. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I love you, RJ. All right, let's do it. Guys, if you have her number, it's important that I talk to her right away. I think that's the cowboy dude. What's his name? Barney. I ain't got kids. I don't know his name. Tom Hanks. Woody. I'm pretty sure that's Woody. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. She gave me a Woody. Sorry. Tonight, guys, is the big Village Parade. The East Village Parade, or whatever the hell it's called, the Halloween Parade in New York City. It's going to be popping. I am going to try to do my 14th annual Boogie Bob gives candy to strange kids. Tried it the last 2 days. Unsuccessful. But I already spent the $22, so I got the candy. You feel me? Yeah. All right. What's popping, man? Hey, what's going on, man?
Chilling.
You guys trick-or-treating?
Yeah. Trick-or-treat. Are you live? You gotta
yeah, I'm live. So what is it going to be? Is it going to be Twix or Snickers?
Let me get the Snickers.
All right. Well, I ain't giving you the whole bag.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I
got a couple different kinds.
My son shit. Hello.
You good? Your brother gonna have the munchies in a few minutes. They're all out here getting their dime bags on. Here, Playboy.
Oh, good looking, y'all.
All right. We're gonna get on with the show. It's all good.
He got the good snacks too.
I bring the good shit. That's what I do. I bring the good shit. I ain't handing you no candy corn. I ain't getting no candy corn on my family. All right, folks, we're gonna get on with the news. I got these 12 kids. Snickers and get high. Why couldn't it be like a bunch of shorties? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get on with the news. News and views. We can use Crockett Paradise. Crockett Pet Parole. I'm just gonna do a quick one today, bro. I'm already high. Tonight, we've got the big Heidi Klum party. I've had my grand opening. Remember, it's 4 venues in one building, and we did parties on Friday and Saturday there. But tonight we're doing the big Heidi Klum party. So it's 1,000 people. It's going to be one of these all celebrities. Heidi Klum parties are the biggest Halloween party. Not LA. She hasn't been in New York every year. I've done them for the last 6 or 7 years. They're huge. Heidi Klum has the biggest Halloween party. So we're going to get that popping.
Is somebody using it?
Nope, that's yours, player. All right. Donald Trump finally going on trial. Protesters suing former President Donald Trump and Trump Tower security guards over a nasty 2015 clash are finally getting their day in court. I don't care. This is horrific and horrible, folks. We had a big fire last night. 4 people from the same family killed. And I think it was in Queens. It was in the Bronx. I apologize. Yeah.
I already know what's out.
Got you. 3 little kids and a young dad died in a raging Bronx fire. Can you imagine? Dad and 3 kids died in a fire. Oh, that's horrible. Horrible. Bronx screams and nightmares. Can't even imagine. I don't know how it happened.
You saw me jet it?
I ask you guys to be careful of the candles. Be careful of the candles. I ask you to be careful of the scooters with the batteries. All that stuff. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm about to get loose. You trick or treat?
Yeah, jump in.
Say it. Thanks, man.
Boom.
Thanks, man.
Say less.
Oh.
Say less.
Come on,
Well, got you. Share the wealth. All right. Guys, I don't care what you do in Halloween. It's a day for trick or treat. Look at this. Hey, look.
Yo, let's poll. Who wants this? You want this?
Guys, I don't care what you dress up for Halloween, but you should really think about this, right? This fool walked into a bar with Nazi shit on and almost got beat to death. They kicked him out. He got smart. Someone on the street was going to run him up. There he is with his little Nazi sign. Here's another one. That's Prince Harry, I think. You can't think that's a cool idea. You can't. When you're leaving the house, how do you say to yourself, I think this is a good idea? Nazi punk walks into a bar and gets booted. A man in the Nazi uniform was intimidated into leaving. Oh, they was gonna beat his ass. And I wouldn't hate. I wouldn't even hate on it. A symbol of hatred, murder, and it's just horrible. The incident was captured on video, posted on Twitter. I saw it last night. I was like, how did he leave the house thinking every year someone does it? It'll be fun if I wear a Hitler costume. You're crazy. You're crazy. Anyways, Halloween revelers. City's top doctor has tested positive for COVID. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Apparently it's out there. Please be careful. All right. The mayor, Eric Adams, has said that one of his #1 priorities is to fix the safety crossings all across the city. Over 1,200 dangerous intersections with those damn bicycles that I warned you about. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yo, who got weed?
All right, folks. The Powerball. The Powerball is here, bro.
One or two men in
$1 billion. $1 billion. Yeah. Who wants to be a billionaire? I do. No winning tickets were drawn for the massive Powerball of $825 million. I'm so glad because I forgot to play last week, the other day. I played one of the 700, went to 800. I forgot to play.
I hate niggas that use dicks up for no reason.
I wish I had a
How
time
it feels to
machine.
have another nigga dick in your mouth?
It was 19, 31, 40, 46, 57, and the Powerball was 20.
Dick in your mouth, bro. It feels nice, bro.
Anyways, it's $1 billion tonight. If you are in New York, I don't know how many states it goes to, but you can. It's a little uncomfortable, to be honest, right now. A little uncomfortable. I'm in the cipher. I'm part of the group. A judge. Judges make good money. You know judges make good money.
That's what I
Here
said.
comes the judge.
Judge Schroeder right here.
It's
bro.
sweet
Dumb
justice
niggas,
for
bro.
a
You can't say no.
68-year-old judge. Recently took
Roll it. I just roll it right here.
$3
Then we out.
million
I
home
don't
in
feel like
the
getting up
lottery.
right now.
A damn judge won the lottery. From a scratch-off lottery ticket. I didn't even know scratch-offs
Alright,
would
bro.
go
You
$3
can see
million.
that. Bro, just. What take I paid?
A damn judge, a rich-ass judge won $3 million. All right. Oh boy. Horrible when I read the word horrible. What's
Happy Halloween!
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Nah, I didn't even know that was
Like
her.
and subscribe to Bob. I'm coming for you.
Come get it, yo. Hey,
Yo,
you got
I didn't even know that
candy?
was her, yo.
You got some candy today for you?
Gangsta.
Yo, you better give me some candy.
No, I'm gonna get a Twix.
Look at that.
Oh, you can get
Oh,
it.
let's subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All good. Y'all gonna have the munchies in about 8 minutes. Get them while I got them.
The eye?
Horrible death. And it's all good. Horrible death in Soho. 2 college kids killed. They were crushed. 153. Okay, that's Soho. Not Soho.
Yo, don't make that shit hot.
Soho is in New York City called south of Houston Street. It's Soko, meaning South Korea. In South Korea, 2 U.S. college students were killed, but the number right now is 153. 153 people dead. Of course, the headline is for these 2 because they're American, but I'm mourning all 153. That's very sad. Filipinos buried alive. Filipinos buried alive in a mud. Residents of a coastal Filipino town that had once been devastated by killer tsunamis mistakenly thought during a storm a tidal wave was coming. They ran for higher ground, but the higher ground gave out and they got killed by the mud. They thought a tsunami was coming. They run to the top of the hill. The hill is what killed them. At least 20 bodies, including those of children, have been dug out by rescuers from the vast muddy mound that now covers much of Pusilong. A thief grabbed an ambulance. A thief stole an ambulance. This is uncomfortable. Shut up. A thief stole an ambulance from a Brooklyn hospital and took it for a 6-mile joyride. He's just driving around. Guys, this story is very inspirational. If it can happen to you, it can happen to anybody. This is Matthew Perry. Look at it, that's Chandler from Friends. I just want to meet him and tell him. Yeah, Blair. I just want to meet him and tell him he's the man.
Yo.
Give him some props.
Yo, you got grabber?
He was the biggest TV star on the planet. Certainly the breakout star.
I just finished what you gave me.
Of Friends. And he ended up getting hurt on the set of a movie, Fools Rush In. They gave him a Xanax, some kind of Xanax or something, and it helped him.
Nah, yo,
So
don't
then
put
he
too much,
took
don't put too
5.
much, bro.
At the end of his 10 or 12 year, 15-year drug run, he was drinking a bottle of vodka a day and 55 Xanax pills. 55 pills a day. So he knew he had to get up. You can't just go to Kmart and buy 55 pills. He's a millionaire, so he can get the money. It was about going to the doctors to get this smile out here, bro. Smile is just smile. I don't know what to do. Still trapped. Anyways, Matthew Perry was so deep into the drugs, you're hooked. You can't get out of it. He actually died and went into a coma. He was in a coma for a week and then ended up losing everything except his money. He lost his, the job ended and all that, but they wilded. Long story short, it was, I don't know, maybe I'll move. I don't know.
You heard me, nigga. I said what's poppin', nigga. Nigga will rob you in your own hood.
I feel like Freddy Krueger trying to kill me. So he would get up in the morning and he would actually say, okay, as soon as his feet hit the floor, I have to come up with 55 pills today or I'm going to get violently ill. So he would go to different doctors all around California. He would say, hey, I'm Matthew Perry, I'm famous, I have a headache, I have migraines, I hurt my back, I hurt my shoulder. Then he would go there. 55 a day is insane. And then he ended up, he would go on Sundays. On Sundays he would go to people selling their homes. He would go to their homes. He would go to their homes and he would act like he was going to buy the home. And then he would steal shit out of their medicine cabinet.
Yo, I thought it was dying. They got mad flavor left.
I'm moving.
Can't smoke it? I'll go. I'm about to go. You got it, bro. You got it. Hold on. You better come back, bro. Nah, what's up with the first? Nigga, I'm good. Better chill, bro. They got me. Nigga, nobody's seen it. Nobody hasn't even seen it yet. I just, these windows just ran.
Yeah, what's what? I'm just. It got a little crowded over there, player. You got your thing popping? What's popping? Brand new whip, just hopping. All right.
Okay, I see. Okay.
All right, he got moves. Oh, they all jumping in there. All right. I like your outfit. All right. I will. Guys, I had to leave, not because of the kids. Well, it was because of the kids, but it was because the kids started kicking pigeons. And I love everybody, bro. Get high, have fun. But they started, kicking the pigeons. And I really ain't with that. I ain't with it. Have fun. Get high. Armed and dangerous. Ain't too many can hang with us. Straight up weed, no angel dust. I just... First time I ever had to move. Guys, it was, by the way, the kids are nice. They're nice kids. I ain't with nobody messing with the pigeons. About $25 worth of candy. They all got the money. I like the kids. I just don't like them kicking pigeons. It was a good show. It just felt weird because there's 9 kids at my table. So I went from, hey guys, there was a fire in there to, I'm like, there was a fire. So I was like a ventriloquist. Hey guys, on today's news program, we're going to talk about what's going on in North Korea. Kim Jong-un is at it again. Oh my goodness, what a crazy day this was today on the stock market. Wall Street took another nosedive on Thursday. I don't know. I don't want you hating on the kids. Because I believe the children are the future. I believe she's my future. Hey, girl. All right. Earth angel. Would you be mine, my darling Lynn? Love you all the time. I'm just a fool who, I don't know the rest of it. In love with. All right, Matthew Perry. That's where I was. Biggest star in the world. He's on Friends. Hurts himself on a film. This has happened to friends of mine, loved ones of mine. They take a pill. They say, wow, this is good. You better stop it, Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn, I'm leaving here. I'm going to the post office, and then I'm going to get some McRibs. You're the man. Thank you so much. Please stop. I appreciate it. God bless you. And it says super chat from Kevin also. I didn't see Kevin Butler. Can I get a moderator to block Kevin Butler, please? Kevin Butler, God bless you. You better stop it too. Everybody else stop it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. That might be Joe calling. Hey, did Kevin Butler give us money? Might be Joe. Thank you very, very much. I don't feel worthy. I appreciate it, but I don't feel worthy. Thank you. And thank you to everybody who supports the channel just by showing up and watching. And remember, the kids, those kids are all very, very nice. I want to have my ghost pepper. Is it worth it?
It's gonna get worse.
I want to have my ghost pepper whopper. I want to have a lot of these kids are out here all dressed up in outfits. They're all high. But I just didn't like it. When they started kicking the pigeons, I said, I gotta go. You have Joe Jr. walking around, and you could have kicked Joe Jr.? Are you crazy? I'm gonna end up cutting somebody. Hi, Stubby. Oh my God, guys, it's Stubby. Hi, Stubby. Where's Stubby? It's absolutely Stubby. I ain't seen him in like 3 or 4 days. Hi, Stubby. I'll show you Stubby. On with the news. You could always tell Stubby because of his horrible foot. The left one's bad, but the right one has twine or hair all wrapped around it. Hi, Stubby. If I pull out one of my snacks, there's Stubby's foot. Stubby will come. He's Stubby. I'll be honest, Stubby ain't looking too good today. Stubby don't look so good today. Matthew Perry was so addicted that he would go to open houses. He's a multi-millionaire worth $100 million. So he would go to open houses on the weekend all over Beverly Hills. They're listed all over the place. He'd go to 20 of them. I really like what you've done with the place. I'm looking for a place with a pool. Oh, you have a pool? I'm interested. Oh, the hardwood floors look great. Can I use your bathroom? And he would go use the bathroom, and then he would go through their medicine cabinet and take all the Vicodins and the Percocets and the whatever. Anyways, what he's doing now, he's dedicating the rest of his life to try to help people. The doctors gave him 2% chance of life when he went into a coma. They pulled out the machine that keeps people incubated for the night. 5 people were incubated that night. 4 died. He lived. He was the only one in the whole hospital who lived in that condition. And it's just a testament to God and a testament to his character that he now is trying to correct what he threw away for years. And God bless him. All right, I'm not going to talk about Mel B's engagement. I'm not going to talk about Tom Brady's breakup. Julia Roberts said that the late Martin Luther King and his wife, Coretta Scott King, paid the hospital bill for her birth. Oh, I love acts of kindness. I'm going to say it again. Julia Roberts, pretty woman, you know Julia Roberts, said that the late Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife Coretta Scott King paid the hospital bill for her birth when her parents couldn't afford it. The Aaron Brockovich star told Gayle King that her parents ran a theater school in Atlanta, and one day Coretta called my mother and asked if her kids could be part of the school because they were having a hard time finding a place that would accept them as black children. Robert said my mom was like, sure. Later on, they helped her out of a jam. I don't know when she was born. It's a beautiful story. I love when people help people. Oh boy. Guys, when you're indicted for fraud, money laundering, whatever, and you're going to go to jail, and then you turn up missing, it's called a fraud doc vanishes in boat crash mysteries. Well, I'm probably going to do 10 years in prison, but I'm going to go fishing today. Whoops, I disappeared. I probably drowned. Don't look for me. That's what they do. I've seen it a million times. Hey, by the way, I'm watching a TV show on Netflix called The Watcher. Anybody seen The Watcher? Hi, Vinny. Hi, RJ. Hi, Ambrose. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Devin Mutler. Hi, everybody. Hi, Revelin. Fraud doctor vanishes in boat crash mystery. A Manhattan doctor charged by federal authorities in a massive health fraud scheme mysteriously vanished in an alleged dead-of-night boating accident off the shore of Long Island. Oh, yeah. He's in North Korea somewhere, South Korea. He ain't in North Korea. I doubt he's in North Korea. Several thousand black-clad fascists sympathizers chanted the song praised Benito Mussolini. There's people praising Mussolini. Oh, there's people praising Hitler all the time. Did you see the Kanye West right-wing morons doing the Heil Hitler thing? In Germany, it's a felony to do that. A wrestler, a very famous wrestler, I can't remember which one it was, WWE wrestler, went to Germany and thought it was funny, and he did the Heil Hitler salute. He was arrested and fired from the WWE, and rightfully so. Look, guys, there's the thing called freedom of speech. There's also called repercussions for the shit you do. A band of thieves was busted in Georgia after police followed a trail of candy wrappers. What are they, Hansel and Gretel? My timing was off on that. A band of thieves was busted in Georgia after police followed a trail of candy wrappers from their crime scene. What are they, Hansel and Gretel? I'm still working. My monologue needs work. The 9 sweet-tooth bandits are accused of burglarizing homes and valuables, as long as for valuables, also including vehicles, from October 4th through the 7th. According to the Coweta County Sheriff's Office, the group would then hide their loot in the woods. They're kids. You can't hide it at home. Mom's going to find it. They hide their Rolexes in the woods. Investigators from the Herald County's office followed a trail of discarded candy wrappers they found in the woods, which led them directly to the home of one of the suspects. What a moron. Frank, I'm totally aware of that. It's insane. It's insane. And the woman who won by a pretty big margin. And that's what's happening here. Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to win. Lauren Boebert's going to win. DeSantis is going to win. Okay, this is horrible now. It's horrible. We've all heard about Pelosi's husband. There's Nancy. There's the 82-year-old husband. Here's the creep who broke into the house. Broke in the back door with a hammer. Okay. So what do you think Republicans do? What do you think someone like Elon Musk, the biggest creep in the world, did? Elon Musk didn't write the tweet, but he retweeted the new conspiracy coming from the good old grand old party that David DePape is his name, and Paul were actually, he was not breaking in. He's his lover. No evidence. The police say it's not true. There's zero evidence. They're saying, I mean, Elon Musk retweets it. He retweets the link. Hey girl, what you doing? See you looking. I don't blame you for looking. He retweets the link That's horrible. This is taken directly from the Trump playbook. You say something, morons are going to believe it, no matter what it is, no matter how far-fetched it is. Marjorie Taylor Greene said the forest fires that are starting in California were not from global warming. They were actually from Jewish laser beams. Look it up. Jewish lasers up in the satellites which shoot lasers and burn them. Hammer guy is crazy. The man who allegedly attacked Paul Pelosi with a hammer has been mentally ill for a long time. That's their other playbook. And he probably is mentally ill, but if there's a mass shooting, the grand old party says, no! Not guns' fault. The guy's crazy! Every mass shooter in the world is crazy. Alright. There's a bunch of stuff I don't want to cover today. A vandal spray painted a vulgarity on the window of an NYPD car. Why is that news? That's a Tuesday. Why is that news? The van was parked in the Astoria. I don't care. I don't even care. Why not? Again, I'm not bashing Republicans. If you're a Republican, I was a Republican for 30-something years. I'm not bashing them at all. But the conspiracy theories thing has to stop. I can't think of any Democrat theories. I mean, if there are some, please let me know. But the other big one right now is that the trans mafia, the trans, are trying to get all your children at school and make them trans. Elon Musk was right. Heartbroken mom, I lost my boy to a trans activist at our local school. Your boy might be trans. I know you don't want to admit it. Listen, I don't care how much someone tries to convince me that I will like dick. I don't think I will. I believe you are born a certain way with what you have. I don't think anybody watched YouTube and said, I'm trans now. I'm trans in my family. Very touchy situation. I believe children should be loved, whatever they identify with. I'm going to show them my shirt. I'm not gay, guys, but for $20, I'll do something strange for some change. I got a line of 6 guys over here waiting right now, but they all have 20s in their hand. I could make $120 real quick. Rev, I'm cutting you in. I'm cutting you in. A Georgia crash kills 3 high school students, 4 people, including 3 high school football players. How horrible is that? I think of the families, the friends, the high school, the teachers. 4 people, including 3 high school football players, died early Sunday after a crash rolled over in northwestern Georgia. The Georgia State Patrol said the crash happened at just after midnight. When I was in high school, one of my dear friends, Andre, sweet kid, he wanted to hang out with the kids who drove fast cars. One of the kids from my school, 1 year older than me, Andre was my class, had a fast Barracuda. What he did was he ended up rigging a coat hanger directly to the carburetor. So instead of pushing his foot on the gas, he would pull the, he'd drive his car and pull the wire, and that would open up the carburetor. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't even know what it is. And Andre and the other 2 guys, older boys, went for a ride, crashed the car. All 3 killed instantly. It's horrific, horrible, horrible memory. So when I think of these children who are out doing crazy stuff, I try to warn you guys. You can't tell a kid not to do something. Hi, Patriot. Hi, Red. You can't tell them not to do it. They're going to do it. But it was just horrible and horrific, and it broke my heart. So when I read about these kids, Trooper said the 2019 Audi R55, that's a nice-ass car, veered off a curve into a grass shoulder, hit a private driveway, then flipped over. The driver and 2 passengers died before they could be taken to the hospital. A male passenger was pronounced dead at the hospital. Hey guys, speaking of teachers, I'm running a video tonight I'm putting up. It's about a famous soccer, over there they call him football, soccer player from England. He played for Arsenal. He's the leading goal kicker in Arsenal history. His name is Ian Wright. W-R-I-G-H-T, black guy. Well, he came from a very rough home when he was little. This teacher, Mr. Pigden, took him under his wing and told him he could be anything he wanted. He made him the milk monitor. I guess that's a great honor. He made him responsible and taught him how to play soccer. Well, the guy went on to be one of the greatest soccer stars in English history. And he always wanted to thank his teacher, but his teacher had died. Mr. Pigden had died years ago. So he thought. He was giving an interview with BBC at his famous soccer stadium. And Mr. Pigden walked up behind him. You're going to cry because I'm getting ready to cry right now, I'm telling you about it. And he looks over and he does one of these. Mr. Pigden? I thought you died. And he bawled and sobbed like a baby in his arms. And it's one of the most emotional, beautiful things. And then then Mr. Pigden does die. This video got millions of views back in 2012 or something. And anyways, it's a beautiful thing about how words matter. In 2nd grade, I was in Ankara, Turkey. We had a school play. We were going to paint the cardboard angels. And I was talking to the teacher, and she was being tugged at. I remember it vividly because this is one of the worst things that ever happened in my life. And I was talking to the teacher, can I paint the wings? Can I paint the wings? And she's being tugged at by 6 or 7 people. She goes, yes, Bobby, yes. So I went and got the angel and I painted the wings. Painted the wings blue. Cardboard, big silver cardboard angel, and painted the wings blue, dark blue. And I was having such a good time. And I was sitting there going, everybody's going to be proud of me. I'm a hero. Oh my God, look how good I did. I really did a good job. And I hear this horrific scream over my shoulder. Oh my God! What have you done? It's the teacher. What have you done, Bobby? Screaming at the top of her voice. And I went from hero to zero. And I said, I painted the wings. Why would you do that? Well, you said I could. I never said that. You're a liar. Bobby's a liar. Everybody screamed and yelled at me. Destroyed my life. Almost 55 years later, I can't let it go. She was a horrific, horrible human to do that to a person. And I carried that with me all through school. Never wanted to speak up, was always afraid I'd be judged. I started deflecting with humor. I started being insecure. I got bullied. I bullied others. And it was all because I could put my finger on it the day it happened. It was horrific and horrible. And I know that words matter. And that's why if you follow my channel, you know that every single busboy in the place gets a hey playa, hey, good job. Every kid popping a wheelie gets a good job. The girl on the way over here, I said, I like your costume. Everybody gets a kind word because words matter. And if you're going to learn anything on my channel, and you guys know a lot already, I'm going to talk about things that mean a lot to me, and I hope they vibrate through you. Words matter. That lady was a piece of crap. This is a bridge in India. It was. 68 people sent to a watery grave. By the way, that teacher video will be up on my channel tonight. I want to inspire people to watch. 68 sent to a watery grave in India when a bridge failed. Horror. God bless them. This is a story that's going to develop. This is Chris Red. You guys know who Chris Red is? He just left Saturday Night Live. He was only there for a couple years. The story is going to take a crazy turn. So Kenan Thompson is the longest running. Kenan was my boy. Kenan Thompson is the longest running Saturday Night Live person of all time. 20 years, I think. If you don't know Kenan, he was in Good Burger, a bunch of movies and stuff, but he's also the black guy. He's the black guy on Saturday Night Live for the last 20 years. He's been there since Phil Hartman, Chris Farley. He's been there for a long time, and he's still there. Well, Chris Redd came in for 2 years. Chris Redd was in the Village the other night, down in Lower Manhattan. He was doing a show at 11 o'clock. Some guy walked up to him with brass knuckles and completely crashed you can see the bridge of his nose right there. Completely crashed his nose, severely broke his nose with a pair of brass knuckles. Well, plot thickens. Turns out, Kenan Thompson, the other black guy on Saturday Night Live, his wife left him for him. And now they're saying that maybe Kenan Thompson, the rumor right now, hired a couple guys to punch his face in public. It will come out. Everything dark comes to light. Remember that. You in the dark room tonight doing something you shouldn't be doing, someone will find out. We talked about this. This is a sergeant in Yonkers, the female police officer. Shout out to all the ladies in law enforcement. A Yonkers sergeant who did little to stop two men from pummeling a victim has been placed on modified duty. She's on a desk duty now. They're beating up some guy. She didn't get out. She didn't say nothing. She was like, they'll stop eventually. Slaying at a Halloween festival. A Halloween party turned bloody in Brooklyn on Sunday when a gunman started letting off rounds, killing a man, and wounding a woman. That's a regular old Tuesday. Guys, this is a Haiti horde fear. This is Haiti. U.S. seeks third country to hold migrants. Some more than 10,000 Haitian immigrants. By the way, Haiti, they come here on an airplane. When you think immigration, you're thinking of a Mexican guy digging through the bushes and crawling through the barbed wire or climbing over Bush's Trump's wall. No, 90% of the immigrants in New York come on an airplane. All my friends who have overstayed their visas come from France, Germany, Helsinki. It don't matter wherever they're coming from. They just come here. You're allowed to stay 60 or 90 days. They just stay. I'm staying here. Pay me off the books. Drunk falls on the tracks. He wasn't pushed, apparently. A 47-year-old woman fell off a Brooklyn subway platform onto the tracks during the alleged drunken fight. Maybe she was pushed. A woman is believed to have been intoxicated and instigated the fight with another woman at J Street. I've been there many times at Borough Hall. The fight with a woman estimated to be in her 20s is just the latest in a series of violent incidents on the tracks. Won't get shoved on the tracks. It's going to be a problem. Black Adam rocks it. Sending out my Black Adam comics today. Black Adam. I saw the bootleg. I saw the movie on bootleg. I enjoyed it. Black Adam, the Dwayne Johnson-fronted DC superhero film, held on to #1 spot for North America. It's bought in $27 million already. He produced it too, so good for him. Dino stunt for climate. Climate activists superglued themselves to a dinosaur display at Berlin's museum. Guys, please quit supergluing yourself to shit. Please stop it. I'll show them. Crazy glue. These guys are going to keep messing with these pigeons. I'll show them. I'm not leaving here. Honestly, if I was right here and I super glued myself to this table, I'd be here for 3 weeks. Nobody gives a shit. This stuff works. Crazy glue. They super glued themselves to a dinosaur in Berlin. Somalia's deadly deja vu, 100 slain in car bombs. I can't. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Why is he smiling? He's in an ambulance. Why is he smiling? Because that's not an ambulance. That's his house. He's just living in the back of that thing. He's living on a prayer. Elijah Young, 25, paid $5,000, not much more than the median monthly rent in Manhattan for his unusual home, a decommissioned ambulance. Where are you sleeping tonight? In my home. Where? In the parking lot at Best Buy. Sounds the sirens. Here's one of New Yorkers who figured out how to live rent-free in an ambulance. I just got it on a government auction website. It's actually nice. Got a little bed in there. Hey girl, I like you. You want to go back to my place? Sure, where is it? Boop, boop. It's right here. Park right here. Just climb in the back and sit on my futon. You want something to drink? It's right here in my cooler. God bless him. He got a shower in there. He got a sink. He got a shorty. I'm just going through the motions. I gotta tell you, I was feeling trapped over there. Feeling trapped. By the way, the weather's very nice. Look at this. Somebody paid a lot of money for this ad. Anti-Semitism is un-American. Look who it is. It's Kanye. And Candace Owens. She's a bigger piece of shit than he is. She really is. Anti-Semitism is un-American. It promotes and its promoters and defenders are perverted patriots. I'm going to DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. That's Kanye. The Jewish people have their hand on every single business that controls the world. That's Kanye. There's so many black musicians signed to Jewish record labels, it's like modern day slavery. That's Kanye. Candace Owens. If you're an honest person, you did not think that this tweet was anti-Semitic. That's Candace. You cannot even say the word Jewish without people getting upset. Kyrie did it too. If Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, then that's fine by me. Candace Owens. These are horrific, horrible, disgusting people. And I just told you about these guys in Florida that were hanging off the damn bridge doing their swastika salutes. It's going to get very bad in this country, folks. I hate racism of any type. I think it's the biggest ignorance in the planet. I don't like him. His eyes are slanty. I don't like her. Her nose is flat. All right. I think it's about time. I do think it's about time that I bust a rhyme. I'm not bust a rhyme, but when I bust a rhyme, I'm here to let you know that I'm about to flow. It's time for the show without Joe. Oh! Ain't no Joe today. You'd be better off just leaving now. Ain't no Joe today. Ain't no Jordan Joe today. Scorpio, start making plans and make sure that they are big. Cosmic activity in your birth sign means that you have only to put a name to your dream to see it come true. So keep a clear picture in your mind of what you are aiming for and you'll reach it. I know what I want. Sagittarius, it is important that you interpret the information that comes your way today in a positive light, because if you focus on its darker side, you could find yourself in a dark place as well. Never forget that your thoughts create your reality. Capricorn, you may be strained at the leash to begin a new project, but the planets warn that you need to be a little less eager. If your first moves are not carefully thought out, you could find yourself back at the starting line before you know what's going on. Aquarius, there is no doubt you have big ambitions, and there's no doubt that you have the self-belief to turn those ambitions into a magnificent reality. Others will doubt you, of course, but that will only fire you up to prove that you have what it takes to succeed. Pisces, your confidence is sky high right now. Your sights are set on achieving marvelous things. So what are you waiting for? Ignore the limits that other people try to impose on you. Nothing will be beyond your reach over the next few days. Facts. Aries, there is no point getting emotional about things you cannot possibly change. Your main task this week is to go ahead and focus on events on which you can handle positive effects. Do what you can to ignore the rest for now. Gemini, cosmic activity in your work area of your chart warns that you will be required to take on the more tasks and more responsibilities over the next few days. Are you comfortable with that? If not, don't be afraid to say no, and make sure you mean it. Cancer. Cancer. With the sun moving through your dynamic area of your chart, life seems to be vibrant and exciting, even though precious little may have actually changed. Positive attitude is the most valuable thing that you can possess, and you possess it aplenty. It's the first time I've ever said the word aplenty. This next one I'm going to read as a YouTuber. Hey guys, you ready for the next one? It's Leo. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the button, guys. Guys, are you feeling maybe a little bit too intense for some people's liking? But they will just have to put up with it and adapt as best they can, right guys? You are in no mood to let them shirk their responsibilities. You always put your weight in so much, guys. Hey, make sure you follow, guys. Make sure you like. And so you want to support the channel? Go to my Patreon, guys. Fuck out of here, guys. Virgo. Try giving your brain a rest at the new week's beginning. Sometimes you get so caught up in what's going on in the world at large that your mission is simpler than life itself. You like enjoying the company of friends and loved ones? Do it. Just do it. Guys, make sure you do it, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Libra, you won't be wise to watch what you spend today, but you could easily go over the top. You would be wise to watch what you spend today, but you could easily go over the top and regret it when you don't have enough cash in reserve to do something that you really enjoy towards the end of the week. You don't need more luxury goods, you need more cash. And we end on the mighty bull, the mightiest of all. Whatever momentum you managed to build up towards the end of last week, you must be kept going. If you start to slow down over the next few days, you are unlikely to reach the goals you set for yourself. So force yourself to keep pushing ahead. Cosmic activity in your work area of your chart warns that you will be required to... I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I did right there. I'm sorry. I started reading Gemini. What the hell? Let me do the Taurus again, because it is a mighty bull corner on the internet, and it's important. Whatever momentum you have managed to build up towards the end of last week must be kept going. If you start to slow down over the next few days, you are unlikely to reach your goals you set for yourself, so force yourself to keep pushing ahead. The end. Boom. Can't believe some of you are still in here. Guys, it's time for the birthdays. Birthdays were the worst days. Now we drink champagne when we're thirsty. Today, I thought it'd be great. I hadn't done birthdays in a long time. I thought it would be great for Are you trick-or-treating? You being good? I like your costume. You're welcome. Have fun. A little astronaut. A little astronaut. Little dial astronaut. You look so cute. I'd rather give it to him than the kids over there smoking weed, throwing rocks at pigeons. I thought it'd be interesting that who was born on Halloween. That's crazy, right? Willow Smith. I wear my hair back and forth. I shake my hair back and forth. Willow Smith is the daughter of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Very accomplished singer. I actually like. I wear my hair back and forth. I weave my hair back and forth. I like that. That was her first big hit. But she's also a fashion model, and she's also the lead singer of her group Willow. She plays guitar and everything. Christopher Columbus, she's 21 today, by the way. Christopher Columbus. Did you know that? Did you know Christopher Columbus' birthday? I'm not wishing him a happy birthday. Sorry to all my Italian Americans out there. I'm just not wishing him a happy birthday this year. This year. Sorry, Vinny. I'm not giving Christopher Columbus a pass this year. But God bless him. Born in 1451, died in 1506. Guys, he only lived to be 53 or 4. That was a long time for back then. This next guy's a real creep. One of the biggest creeps in the history of the world. I never even heard of him. If you're from England, you have. His name is Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile was a TV show host, so loved by England. He was real creepy looking, crazy teeth and white hair, smoked these big cigars and wore these stupid glasses. But he raised a lot of money. He was friends with Princess Di, Prince Charles, Elton John, anybody, the Rolling Stones, anybody from England. He was a very huge celebrity. I think he was like Uncle Jimmy, something like that as a kid. And he traveled around. He opened up children's hospitals, helped children this, children that, children this, children that. He was one of the biggest stars in England, huge. I don't know him over here, never heard of him. The only reason I know it now is because there's actually a Netflix special on it. Well, when he died, they found out that he was molesting these children at these hospitals that he was opening up. Many of them were mentally challenged, so they couldn't even tell on him. He would find the ones who couldn't talk and he would molest them. But Jimmy Savile got he was knighted by the Queen. He got all that shit taken away. Considered one of the biggest creeps in the history. My old buddy, Vanilla Ice. Can you believe Vanilla Ice is 54 today? Do I have any Vanilla Ice stuff on here? Nope. You've all seen it. Vanilla Ice was his birthday today. Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider was my friend back when he was on Saturday Night Live. He was actually a very, very nice guy. Strange. He's strange. Rob Schneider's 58 and one of the most beloved Hollywood icons of all time. But you just never heard a bad word about him. He died way too young. John Candy. Everybody loves Uncle Buck. John Candy was a brilliant comedic actor. The thing about him, if you saw Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, he was also a brilliant actor. Hard to do both. He made me cry so bad at Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Him and Steve Martin. He is a bumbling kind of a slob. Steve Martin's a guy who's got it together. He's trying to get back to his family, and they're stuck together. They're riding trains, planes, and automobiles together. They rent a car. The car catches on fire. They stay at a hotel, and the whole time John Candy's talking about his wife. He is Canadian. Alfred, one for Canada. He's talking about his wife and how much he loves her. And at the very end, Steve Martin finally gets home. He's at the train station. Tells John Candy, thank you so much. He hated his guts because there's a bumbling. And then he says, thank you so much for whatever, helping me get here. He ends up going home. Steve Martin leaves him at the train station sitting on a bench. Steve Martin's in a cab on his way home. And he's thinking of all the horrible stuff that happened to him the last 3 days with this guy. Car catching on fire, luggage falling off a bridge, this, that, and the other. And then he starts putting it together and he says, he remembers when John Candy says, I haven't been home in years. And somehow that triggered him to realize John Candy has no home. He has no wife. His wife is dead. He's just a salesman on the road. Steve Martin turns around and he runs to the train station. There's John Candy sitting on the bench. Steve Martin takes him to his house. I'm going to cry like a baby because it's such a beautiful movie. If you haven't seen it, you want to rent something tonight, watch Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Oh my God, look at this tree right here. This tree. That's a crazy tree. That tree's crazy. Alright. John Candy, you bastard. Get me every year. Deaths. Today we had some deaths. Now, MF Doom, I actually thought he died on New Year's Eve, but it's saying it was Halloween. River Phoenix. River Phoenix was one of the most gifted, most talented actors in the world. He was just absolutely brilliant. If you saw him in Stand By Me, saw him in any of the movies he's done. The guy was just brilliant. He died on the sidewalk on Sunset Boulevard right outside of the Viper Room owned by Johnny Depp. But when he did some coke and he just couldn't handle it, he ended up dying right on the damn street in front of his brother Joaquin, who was, I think, even a better actor than River. Sean Connery. Sean Connery died on this date in, oh, by the way, River Phoenix died in 1993. Sean Connery died 2 years ago. Houdini was considered, at the time of his death, he was probably the most famous man in the world. I'm not even kidding, in the world. Remember, 1926, he didn't have a whole lot going on. You would see him on movie reels or read about him in the paper. He could escape anything. He was absolutely brilliant at that. Anyways, he had this thing where you can come up and punch him in the stomach. As hard as you want. He had abs of steel. Come up, punch me in the stomach. Well, I forget the kid's name. Google, it'll come right up. After one of his shows, kids said, "Hey, I heard you could punch you in the stomach." "Yeah, I can." And he punched him before he got ready. Ruptured his spleen or something, kidney. He ended up dying a day or two later. Harry Houdini died on Halloween. Indira Gandhi, that was in 1926. Indira Gandhi in 1984. Willie McCovey, one of my childhood heroes, baseball player, died in 2018. And John Houseman, who was a producer and a director, died in 1980. I'm doing it. I'm tapping it. Come on, Eileen, won't you have it clean? Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Come on. I love that song. Guys, I'm getting ready to go get some McRibs. I gotta go to the post office. I am going to be doing the Boogie Bob 14th annual Boogie Bob gives candy to children he don't know today. So please, if you set the reminder, I will be going live. It's fun. I'm not going to be able to compete with the damn Halloween parade. I know that already. If you want to see something cool, check out the Halloween parade. I'm sure that Fernando and any of the other live streamers, Safat, they'll be there. I don't go. I'm not going. Our house in the middle of the street. The Falcons beat the Panthers 37-34. Wow. I don't care. The Eagles. Oh, the Eagles beat the Steelers 35-13. And guess what? I don't care. Michigan State had a college football game. Guys, you practice your whole life to be able to make it into college, and you want to be a college player so that you can jump to the pros. That's every boy's dream who plays. No one says, "I want to play college football and then be a doctor." And of course, I will be a doctor. They get a degree, hopefully. But their stepping stone is they played college football. They played football as kids, Pop Warner and high school and Pee-wees and all that. Then they get drafted to a school, or they work their way up. They work really hard. They get into school. And then they fight people in the damn tunnel and get kicked out. These are morons. Michigan State has handed down its first punishment for the post-game fight. Michigan teams, Michigan lost 29-7. Football players Tank Brown, Kari Crump, Angelo Gross, and Zion Young have all been suspended immediately. It's a horrific, horrible fight. They jump a guy. We are currently working with law enforcement. Probably going to be arrested. What? We lost, so let's beat up the guy in the tunnel. You're a moron, bro. You get what you get. The Rangers beat the Coyotes 3-2. I do care. That one I care. All we are is just another brick in the wall. When I was younger and no one was around, we said, all we are is just another prick in the hole. I don't want to get in trouble. I do remember the first dirty joke I ever heard. It was so filthy and so dirty that I thought for sure if I ever got caught telling it, I would go to hell. I would be beaten and thrown out of the house. And I'm going to share it with you right now. Remember it like it was yesterday. Biker pulls his motorcycle up to the curb and leaves his keys in it to run inside the store. And some guy walks up. He says, hey, I wish I could ride that motorcycle. The other guy says, you should start it. He goes, well, whose is it? He goes, I don't know. He went inside. The guy goes, well, what happens if I turn that key? He goes, here's the joke. This is the punchline. Me no know, me no tell. Me push button, goes like hell. The most filthiest joke I had ever heard in my life at that time. But what happens if I push that button? Me no know, me no tell. Me push button, go like hell. I don't think it's that dirty now. Back then, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble. Because I used to say HE double hockey sticks. The Cavaliers beat the Knicks. That was a horrible joke. Even for my age. The Cavaliers beat the Knicks 121 to 108. I don't care. Kyrie Irving unlikely to face penalty promoting his anti-Semitic movie. Not his movie, but promoting an anti-Semitic movie. Another moron. He plays some good basketball though, so it's okay. Yeah, but he killed 2 people. Yeah, but he plays good basketball. I'm going to give you my own report every week I do this. I'm going to give you my report on the Jets, on how I thought they played. This is nobody else but me. This is how I thought the Jets played. I'm going to give them a D on offense. And this is just off the top of my head, but I think it's because the Jets had nearly 400 yards total offense, but they laugh. I made that up. I was reading it out of the paper. I wanted you to like me. Oftentimes I'll lie for you to like me. The Patriots beat the Jets 22 to 17. Did anybody see how I spent my day yesterday? I spent my day watching a New York Giants game. It was in a nightclub. It was at a damn nightclub. Do 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 do. Earth angel, earth angel, would you be mine? My darling, yeah, love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. I hope and I pray that maybe someday. The restaurants got people shooting hoops and watching football, and the nightclub downstairs is the wildest tailgate party you ever seen. I'm taking you inside. Right here. How the hell are you going to watch a football game with all this going on? It's insane. Are you having fun? Here's the football game I'm working at. I don't know how you hear the score. There's about 1,000 people in here. Everybody's having a good time. It's for charity. It's pretty cool. Lavo Nightclub, New York City. And there's my manager / friend who I love and hate at the same time. Hey, how's business? go checking a football game before? It's lit. It's lit in here, girlfriend. It's lit in here. Oh, her I love. This one here I'm in love with. They got the DJ.
I ain't looking at no damn DJ.
Anyways, guys, this is what it's like doing a football game in New York City.
You guys could check the whole video out on my clip. It's a short clip. That's how I spent my day. It turns out it was all very, very, very wealthy people. Turns out that the Giants lost. I left before it ended. I saw my move. I made my move. I got out of there. All right. They're doing a new thing next season on The Crown. They're going to talk about Princess Dies. Have you guys watched The Crown? I have not. I just finished a TV show called The Watcher. It's about a house in New Jersey. Oh, it's a whodunit. You ain't gonna figure out whodunit. I guarantee you that much. Guys, I went over today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I gotta go to the post office. If I don't mail RJ's package today, he's gonna unsubscribe, and I can't have that happen. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I've got some candy on me. I'm gonna walk over to the post office. I'm gonna buy more candy because all the stoner kids took my candy. And then I'm going to go give out candy to strange kids I don't know. I hate the way that sounds. I'm going to go and give out candy to young kids who are strangers to me. It's a little risky. It's a little risky. It's not risque. It's risky. You don't want to be giving out candy to kids you don't know. You crazy? I want to thank everybody for tuning in, guys. It's already Halloween. Next it'll be Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all those things. We're going to have a special day for everyone. I ask you, please, from the bottom of my heart, be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself because you deserve it. We will talk again in a few hours. Make sure you tune in. God bless you. Listen, guys, I'm not gay. I'm not. But for 20 bucks, anybody in this area right now, not you, sir. No. I'm not feeling you, sir. 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. What am I going to do? It's a recession. I used to have this joke I stand up. So, you know, this neighborhood has really gone downhill. I mean, earlier I was outside, getting ready to come in, a car pulls up, and the guy says to me, he rolls down his window, he says, "Hey, how much for a blowjob?" I was like, 40? What do you think? It's a recession? It's 40. The delivery is really important. That delivery was not good. Let's try it again. This neighborhood's really gone downhill. It really has. The other day I'm out front and a car pulls up, the window goes down, the guy says, "Hey, how much for a blowjob?" I'm like, it's 40. Same as it always was. You ain't getting no deals around here. All right. We will talk again real soon. God bless you. Be good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about my dirty jokes.